everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. In today's game, time of possession should be a factor. The Eagles are top 10 and they'll be up against the Dolphins defense looking to knock that conversion rate down. Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles.
No, thank God. Smack that. That's high tower.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Second and goal from the 9 with 7 seconds left. No timeouts. Let's see if John Ross can outrun their coverage across the field. I'll just take field goal.
Man.
Shredder's a bagel.
You're right. I'm so unhappy about the way that this magazine has been treated.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he got position on him and he pulls it in.
He caught it somehow. Yo. So it glitched to where it called a pass interference, but he caught the ball one-handed and it stayed on his hand, but I guess the game gave me the pass interference. He could have just kept running, but that's hilarious. Dude, LeGarrette Blount.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that
that's hilarious. I can't even get over that, dude. That was hilarious.
Wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
Back to throw. And he is into the end zone.
That's 6 of them things. Oh.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Can't run mid blitzes all game and expect for me not to score, buddy. Come on. So, Casey.
What's up?
If you hit Mac up, I'll hit John up, whichever. We can run some.
I already text,
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Message to Mac. He didn't respond.
He did?
Nah.
Okay.
Or he hasn't anyway yet.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Oh my goodness. I just...
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he got blown
Kenyon
up
Drake.
on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss
I don't even
of 2
understand
there,
this anymore.
bringing up second down.
Like, guys are wide open for that. I think I know why.
Why?
I don't think I have Matthew starting right now.
Nice throw. Nice throw, my guy.
So my guys are 90s aren't anymore.
Why, you got rid of him?
No, a while ago I hit, maybe he is starting, I don't know. I hit the best team overall or whatever thing button.
Oh yeah.
And that always takes Matthew out.
We'll put him back in.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That's awesome.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
Yeah.
He's got his man on the crossing
Starting to move the ball better, so.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right
Yeah.
at the 40. Tannehill to Landry, good for a Dolphin first down.
They're
So
cool.
here we go,
I like
first and 10 now. Tannehill throwing again.
Well, I almost got picked.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
10 yards still left on second down.
No time.
Looks like the defense
No time.
press coverage here.
Give him no time. No time.
On second and 10, Tannehill. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Supposed to beat her.
And he'll
What's
go
up with the
down
blitz?
here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6.
Oh,
And
yeah.
all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Here we go.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air,
No,
you're
he's
thinking
not
wide
starting.
receiver,
God damn
tight
it.
end, but running backs, it can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
If I put Matthew in, like, through a sub, I don't get his motivator to do it.
And he's got his man. That's
What?
Landry.
If I put him in now, I won't get his motivator, really.
I don't think so. No, you get the starters.
And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
That's why like none of my guys are, none of my linebackers are hitting the thresholds anymore.
And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center.
So they're like leaving guys wide open.
That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. On first down, Drake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches
There I
here.
go to kick it.
Shift together here from the D-line. To throw on second down is
Ooh.
Tannehill.
If he would have let that go, that was a pick.
Gotta throw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So third and inches, and this will be the 9th play of
God,
the
EJ
drive.
Gaines, you're slow. But you may just be fast enough. Just
Nice play call.
fast en- Nope, not fast enough.
Nice play call.
He is in.
Cool.
Touchdown, Miami. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown.
I mean, he is
now
running a
on the
freaking
year.
non
And the
team
Dolphins are
playbook, but hey,
extra
I
point
digress.
away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
I thought it was team. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that
So
eventually.
we're right back where we started.
Because I'm gonna change that up
As the
if
kicks
I can
away.
run West Coast.
And that'll carry over the back line.
There's a lot in
end
there.
zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out
I
as
switched
they
to down and
get
got more
ready.
91 zone guys in there,
Get the
and
football back. Probably not what
got a
you were
pick on the
hoping
first
for
play.
when you got an offensive helmet.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right?
Now my
Hoping
problem
for a
is
3 and
scoring.
out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at
Now
your
I'm on the
D for that.
7.
They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll run it
Oh,
now
nice.
out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back
This is
to the
gonna-
line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And dipshits playing on a
On the
corner.
outside, they're playing press coverage. Off the
Blitz
play
coming.
fake, he'll look to throw.
Come on.
Can't get
Oh
the
my
long
God, this
connection
quarterback,
as it
man.
falls incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. Third down.
Literally wide open.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't
That
successful
stuff
on
really
that play.
hurts me.
Hurts me
deep,
later.
man.
So
Hurts me deep.
10 and
For sure.
A dime look, 6 DBs. They'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring
Why are we not blocking that guy?
in there to get him, and that's
The guy ran in untouched.
for him on the
Okay.
year. On 4th down, here's Andy
Gonna piss me off before I even actually get on, man.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
I'm gonna fucking smoke this
But
guy.
able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Drake off the give from Tannehill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, hon.
No gain on the play.
Can you
It'll be
leave me alone
second
after this
down.
game, please? Thanks.
Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
And that is incomplete. Jarvis Landry.
I guess we're even now, huh?
Receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there. Perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Going back to Landry. This time he's got him complete. And he gets this one.
I don't
all
even
the
know
way
what to do
down
on that.
inside the 20-yard line.
Oh my god, I'm about to have to unplug my headset.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Let's see what's up.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Great defense, fellas.
And
It
he'll
was
be taken
fantastic.
down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and
That's
show
got
that they
rain
can
on
run
like
the
crazy.
football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
God damn it. I switched to dime and he just ran it down my throat because I had no ability to stop his edge.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a 1st down. On 1st and goal, Drake. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of
I'm
scrimmage.
gonna come out in this wide.
It's going to go as a loss of 2. And it'll
He's
be
just
2nd
gonna
down.
run it though, or throw tosses the whole time at the goal line. We're starting to get predictable here.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. Got a man, it's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown.
All right, I gotta be back.
Jarvis Landry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook
Oh my
called the quick
gosh.
game. That was
Man.
a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run again with Blunt. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he connects with Ertz. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got Bruin knotted up at 14.
No, Shredder's a bad guy. Shredder is a bad guy.
So a tie ball game here.
No, because he's a bad guy.
This is
yeah, he tries to.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now.
Brantley, take that out of my face.
Keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I see.
Honey. I mean, this is the way you practice.
That's your
This is
hero.
the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
I don't. That's Leonardo.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep here for Landry. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
No.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he just...
they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're buried deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Tannehill. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Tannehill. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. So Tannehill out, and they will hand things over to their backup quarterback. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run with Drake. Gets it up around the 22 and no further. Did show some power on the run, but not a whole lot of room. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. Now Rudock, his first throw since coming in the game. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Here's Tannehill. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Green 39! Green 39!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Koamisi. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Yeah. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Detroit, watch it now, Barney, Barney. Hurry up, here we go. Green, Detroit, Detroit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the Dolphins. 56 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Tannehill with a hook up to Thomas for a Dolphin first down. To throw is Tannehill.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And it'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And Thomas has it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Detroit, set. Green, 39.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep downfield for Ross. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings. And
it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. And even 50 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Back to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Kouamisi, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
All right, now, look at 56. Here we go now. 56. All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So they don't get a touchdown here on this opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You've got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And some room to work. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. And he slings one that's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
All right, here we go. Good.
And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Here's Blunt, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Gerald Hodges in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and goal. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Thomas with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's going to let this one go deep. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received.
And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here is not really benefiting them at this point.
So now here come the Dolphins, and they gave up the pick-6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On second down, it's Drake. Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Good, good. Good, good.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Back that up, Philly. Back that up. Watch it now, Barney. Hurry up, here we go. Detroit.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Now on 1st down, Drake again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. From the red zone now, Tannehill looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. In motion, Julius Thomas. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. He dumps it off to Drake. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to...
Got a man, it's Landry for the Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Tannehill, he goes underneath to Drake. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. No gain on the play there, second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Hurry up, here we go. Black 99 Philly, here we go. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Let's go. Green 39. Leopard. Gun.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here's Jones. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. On first down, Tannehill. And he hits Drake. And down he'll go at the 25. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A good pickup there, a 22. Defense showing blitz. On the toss play, this is Drake. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll look to throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dominique Easley in there to make the play. It'll be a loss of 14, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. A 4th quarter score from the Meadowlands. And it's the Jets who are leading in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Tannehill on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. first and 10, Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, it's Tannehill. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Let's go. Green 39.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Eagles, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.